Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our second quarterfinal matchup on the championship court. Number 1, Daniel De La Rosa, number 8, Jake Bredenbeck. I'm Dean Baer. We just saw a thriller. Joining me in the booth is Fabio Soto. Fabio, what do you think of this matchup?
Well, it's interesting, Dean, because these two guys have met each other a few times this season already. So Jake has a lot of time to study De La Rosa.
Yeah, well, De La Rosa is 9 times. De La Rosa is up 7-2. De La Rosa comes in and very impressive, 173 wins, 88 losses. He's the number 1 ranked player on tour right now. 28 years old, 13 seasons, 7 titles, 15 finals. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Jake Bredenbeck, on the other hand, rising. We saw him go to the the finals in Chicago a couple weeks ago, two events ago. 70 wins, 50 losses, 30 years old, 10 seasons, 0 titles but 1 final. And you got for Jake?
Yeah, well, you know, both him and DLR they're only alive in singles. They're done in doubles, much to the surprise of many. But power, persistency, you know, that attitude that Jake has of never giving up and his ability to adjust his game is what gets him through. You know, he will fire and not hesitate. He needs to utilize his change-up game, both in serve and in rallies. And, you know, he's had time to study De La Rosa and change his game plan. So the physical advantage goes to Jake right now.
Yeah, well, you know, you could talk. They met last weekend in Arizona. Look at that positioning of Jake Bredenbeck right there. They met in Arizona last weekend. It was also in a quarterfinal matchup. De La Rosa took them 9-2. They met in Chicago, like we said before, in September in the finals, and that was an 11-1 tiebreaker. You know, can De La Rosa keep up this this pace of play? You know, I'm not so sure. You know, back-to-back tournaments, doubles, mixed doubles. A lot of racquetball played by Daniel De La Rosa the last 2 weeks. You know, did he learn anything from Arizona, you know, with his play? He lost 11-0 to Mercado in the finals. You know, will he come back and stay number 1? If I have to be honest, Fabio, I'm not sure. Just from a physical standpoint, you know, it's tough, very tough. And we're going to find out right here. I will tell you this. De La Rosa looks engaged early in the match here.
He does. So right now, Jake Bredenbeck is at the serve at 1 serving 2 in the head pen scoreboard. Let's just see how engaged De La Rosa is throughout this match. But I agree with you right there, what you said, Dean. Physical advantage goes right now to Jake Bredenbeck as a skip right there by De La Rosa awards point number 2. So in the other court, I want to give an update to everybody watching. Eduardo Portillo versus Andre Parrilla. Eduardo Portillo took game number 1.
That was a 15-11. I watched the end of it. Andre was angry.
He was.
I think it's also being live scored, so we can actually pull that up right here, and I'm going to get that now.
Great shot down the line, De La Rosa. 3
Portillo's up
2.
7-1 in game 2 right now. Good grab off the back wall by Bredenbeck. Set up again, De La Rosa. Bottom board, skips it in. Serving 3 on the head pen scoreboard. Had these guys get here, well, De La Rosa took out Sebastian Fernandez 15-6, 15-7, and Jake Bredenbeck really manhandled Alvaro Beltran 15-6, 15-3. You know, are we at the end of Alvaro Beltran's singles career?
Well, right now there is a changing of the guard. We just saw earlier right now, Sam Murray took out, for the first time ever in his career, Rocky Carson. So there are some changes happening, Dean. We're living this era right now of the young men rising.
This is a pretty good rally. Skip ball. Jake Bredenbeck.
Right there. Jake Bredenbeck not afraid to tap that ball and use a little changeup. We were talking about this at the beginning of the match scene. He needs to utilize his changeup game to keep De La Rosa guessing and on his feet.
Short serve. Same referee on championship court here is Mr. Roland Keller. Line judges, Kadim Carrasco, Carlos Keller.
Wow, Bredenbeck. Great cross court there by Jake.
Great pass by Jake Bredenbeck. Well, you know, we talk about the play from Daniel De La Rosa. If we go back to, you know, Arizona, I mean, not Arizona, Denver, Chicago, U.S. Open, Arizona, you know, 4 tournaments in a row, 4 finals. That's wear and tear.
It is wear and tear.
Front wall, side wall, crack. Side out.
Still early here in game number 1. We're at the core SRQ here. Beautiful sunny Sarasota. Only 1 day of rain yesterday, Dean, a couple days ago. It's always sunny in Florida. De La Rosa coming back here, scoring point number 4. Wow, De La Rosa, what a changeup of game there as he comes back and ties it up at 6 apiece. 3-point run for De La Rosa. Jake kills it, right corner. Good shot.
Set up Bredenbeck.
Down
Beautiful
the line.
Shot. Beautiful.
Very effective right there, Jake Bredenbeck. You know what I like about Jake right now? This attitude that he has absolutely no fear whatsoever. Not that he ever does, but right now he looks like he's focused, and he just really doesn't seem to care who's in the back of the court receiving. He's going to play full on, full speed, and full attitude. It's a good shot by De La Rosa.
That's a good serve, but a good return by Bredenbeck, and a nice rally right there.
De La Rosa ties it up again. 7 apiece now.
Wow.
Fantastic serve there. Ace.
Great serve.
Ace by De La Rosa. 8 serving 7 now on the headpan scoreboard. Daniel lost his footing a bit. Not a smart shot there by De La Rosa. Hits it straight towards Jake, who kills the ball.
Nice kill shot by De La Rosa again. De La Rosa starting to heat up.
8-7.
Right now, just a quick update on game right next to us. In the left court, Portillo and Parrilla. Portillo is leading game number 2, 9-5.
Broken ball. Again, Portillo won game 1 too, Fabio. That would be a pretty good win for Portillo.
I agree. Let's see what happens. The game's far from over too, though. Wow, what a great kill shot there. Jake Bredenbeck, like I told you, Dean, he's not afraid to do anything right now. Fearless is the name of the game here for the Minnesota Viking.
Portillo beat Andre once, and I think it was back in the beginning of this year in the quarters in Atlanta. And that was a breaker also. This would be 2 straight. This would be a statement for Portillo if he took out Andre right about now.
After that nasty doubles divorce.
It's what? They're 4 versus 5, right? So
Yeah.
that's some, the gap is closing on that too. 9-9. Here we are in game number 1.
Bredenbeck is just doing a fantastic job right now with De La Rosa. He's playing catch up though. He got there. Can he pass him?
Wow, right into the corner.
Tied again at 9-9. That's a good shot right there. It's an ace called by the official. The call is being appealed. Call stands. De La Rosa up 10, serving 9.
Look at that get by Jake Bredenbeck.
Fantastic, Jake.
Wow.
Got to hand it to Jake Bredenbeck. He's just full on force right there.
We got a towel timeout sponsored by Zurich Foundation. Once again, head pen, 11-9. Not just the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, not just the official ball of the IRT. Head pen is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online today, www.head.com/racquetball. MyPillow is one of the outside industry partners of the IRT. You're watching free racquetball because of them. Not only do they have amazing pillows, but they have sheets, towels, slippers, and much, much more. All the pros here got a free towel from MyPillow, so I want to thank them for that. Want to buy anything from MyPillow, visit mypillow.com. Use promotion code IRT for amazing discounts today. Short ball, also Gearbox, one of the IRT special thanks. One of our inside industry partners. Check out all the latest and innovative equipment from Gearbox. Gearbox supports not only the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. www.gearboxsports.com. Big skip by Jake Bredenbeck right there, 12-9.
See, those types of shots right there, those skips, seems like Jake is losing a little bit of focus here. I hope he's not. He has to keep his head in the game.
Wow. 2 bounce get on De La Rosa.
There's an appeal right
He
there.
appealed that? That was a waste of an appeal. That was clearly
Daniel
a 2 bounce
appealed
get.
that. He lost that appeal. 1 left for him.
Good reset. Both players set up De La Rosa forehand. Pinch, kill. Fantastic shot right there. Shot selection right there was good.
But you knew that was coming from De La Rosa. He did not have a clear down the line shot, but he took a risk. Down the line winner shot there. De La Rosa, 13 serving 9. I gotta hand it to you, Dean. This is going the flow of this is just amazing.
It's quick.
But I gotta say, I was waiting for Jake to take a timeout, and there he is, a timeout right there by Jake Bredenbeck.
Good
at 13
timeout.
out.
Yeah, good timeout for Jake. Let's take a break ourselves. We'll be back right here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Update from court number 3. Portillo is in the lead, 12-6. Next up on championship court, men's pro doubles. The 1 o'clock match, Portillo, Fernandez, Keller, Moscoso. That'll be coming up next on championship court.
That is going to be a great doubles match.
Then we got Carson and Portillo versus Mercado and Mania. Those matches will run back-to-back on championship court here. The first one will probably get started about 15 minutes after the end of this one, maybe 20.
But right now, Jake Bredenbeck has to figure out the formula to beat De La Rosa. He's not far off. He's just 4 points behind him. De La Rosa in control.
The 2 times that Jake beat him, he beat him in the round of 16s, actually. And they were in 2017, and then in my event in 2019, the Syosset Open.
Great shot right there by Jake. I love that spin that he did right now and killed the ball. 9-13 now. Down the line.
Yeah. I mean, Jake had Daniel's backhand wide open right there. He went cross court. The ball just kind of touched the sidewall, came right out to Danny, and that was an easy open stance down the line shot by Daniel De La Rosa. That's difficult. Nice little kill.
Cross court through cross court, another cross court right there.
That was very similar to the Carson-Murray match where Carson was making all the decisions shooting right to Sam Murray. That was the same there. De La Rosa was shooting right into everywhere Jake was. There's a flatty right there by Jake Bredenbeck.
10-13 now, both in double digits.
Set up, De La Rosa spins. Behind the back for a winner, Jake Bredenbeck.
Let's see if we can have a replay of that. Fantastic shot from
Here's
Jake Bredenbeck.
here's the mistake, De La Rosa. He kind of should have went to Jake's backhand. But again, he hits the side wall and it's high. And there it is.
Boom.
Grab off the back wall to the action here. Jake doesn't get that one. Towel timeout. Let's see if we can run it back again. Just like Fabio, you see, if you look at this Daniel's shot right here, he spins with the forehand and he should go back to Jake, right back at Jake. But the pass is just too high, and Jake behind the back because he's out of position with a fantastic shot. Thank you, Pablo.
It's difficult enough to do it between your legs, but now behind the back, that's even more impressive.
Well, what you're seeing is players today, these players today are just
fearless.
They just do it because a lot of them will practice it back at home because you never know when you're going to need it.
Well, I think Jake knew exactly when he needed it right now as De La Rosa comes to serve.
Second serve. Jake was looking for a skip. I don't think it did. Jake skipped one in.
Now De La Rosa has game point number 1, Dean.
14-11, De La Rosa, high lob. Jake will cut it off. De La Rosa set up. Good dive by De La Rosa. Set up off the back wall. De La Rosa, pinch kill. Game 1 in the books, ladies and gentlemen. 15-11. De La Rosa takes game 1 with a fantastic finish. We'll take a break. Be back for the start of game 2 right here on IRT Live.
The foundation supports a lot of players. They help with expenses and room and all that kind of stuff, so it's a lot of help for us, the players. It motivates us, the players, to play more tournaments, to train harder, to keep our level high. It makes me feel special because they are really nice people. They treat you nice. They make you feel like you're important.
Racquetball. So if you're ever out there looking for me, then you will know where to find me.
Got a good rally going here.
Good serve, De La Rosa.
But if I'm not here, then I will probably be at home in my office, trying to figure out how to run my new business. The good thing is that the team Willis Accounting and Consulting got my back. With their help, running a business doesn't feel so difficult anymore. Contact Willis Accounting and Consulting today. They will take care of your business while you go back to the things that you love the most.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again. 2021 Sarasota IRT Open here in beautiful Florida, presented by Team Dovetail. For the IRT, I am Fabio Soto. We're in the beginning of game number 2 between Jake Bredenbeck and Daniel De La Rosa. Daniel took game 1 15-11. Remarkable play, remarkable stance. I want to thank everybody for watching. Like and share our post, please. Share the racquetball with the rest of the world. Keep following us all throughout this weekend. This is Super Saturday. This is our last quarterfinal match of the day. The first match was won by Conrado Moscoso, who took out Andres Acuña. Sam Murray defeated Rocky Carson. They will meet later today at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And the winner of this match between De La Rosa and Bredenbeck will take on Eduardo Portillo at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Jake Bredenbeck will start us off right here. 0, serving 0. That's an ace serve there by Jake Bredenbeck. What a way to start game number 2. 1 serving 0. And again, another fantastic serve. Knight to the forehand of De La Rosa. 2 serving 0 now. 2 quick points for Bredenbeck. Un agradecimiento a toda la gente sintonizando de América Latina, de San Luis Potosí, ciudad natal de Daniel de la Rosa. Un saludo a todos. Gracias por seguirnos. Denle like a nuestro post, compartan nuestra liga, compartan el Racquetball con el resto del mundo. Towel timeout, sponsored by the Zurich Foundation, constructing athletes, building people. Jake Bredenbeck just looks so determined. Those 2 aces that he started with, Dean, was just fantastic. I think he knows that he's got absolutely nothing to lose.
No, and again, he's beaten Daniel, so that's not in his head. You know, and a little bit different than when you got Sam Murray up against Rocky Carson, he's never beat him. You know, but you got. I honestly believe that Jake feels like he can beat any single body on tour. He's really taken that next step. We saw him get to the finals in Chicago. That was a huge step right there. But just Jake as an individual, he's mature, he's confident. His skills are you know, super. He did control a serve again. He does control more his power. So which makes him more consistent, because if you go back to early Jake Bredenbeck, it was swing, 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 hard, 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 no consistency. So now with his balance, he's more consistent. See, he didn't swing the whole time there. That was a great serve.
Plus,
wow, look at that shot by De La Rosa.
Plus, you gotta see right now, those 3 points that he has have been really effortless compared to De La Rosa's, because they've been 3 aces. De La Rosa cross-court winner, making a 3-3 now in the headband scoreboard.
3-3.
Consistent play by Jake Bredenbeck, not giving up. 4 serving 3 now.
With the power right there. See how he switched from the soft to the power, and a nice shot down the line by Daniel De La Rosa.
I think this second game, Dean, is going to be a lot more strategic for Jake and a lot more reactive for De La Rosa.
Skipped in De La Rosa. Wow, Daniel read that one. That was a good shot.
I gotta tell you, that was actually quite a good serve, but De La Rosa read it like yesterday's news. He poured it down the line. Better return than the serve.
Wow, Daniel's all over that pinch. Wow, beautiful shot again.
Wow. Just gave Jake a taste of his own medicine right there in that shot.
4-4.
4 serving 4 in the headband scoreboard.
Kill shot by Jake Bredenbeck. This match is going really quick. I mean, both players are are aggressive. Both players, you know, shoot,
They're scoring.
and none of them, they both serve pretty quick.
Skip shot.
Mistake from that Viking. Daniel has his arm up. Got to play through it. Skipped. He gave him a look.
4-4.
Nice pinch into the corner.
Jake Bredenbeck again on top, 5-4.
5-4.
Set up. Good pickup. Wow. He looked like Sam Murray right there. Same shot. Sam loves that shot when he's up against the wall there.
6-4.
Flat, Daniel De La Rosa.
Fourth.
Want to remind everybody to hit that like button, hit that share button. Good serve. Hashtag
Just a
se
replay.
repite.
Se repite.
Kill shot on the serve. De La Rosa, that's short. Wow, that's flat, Fabio.
Wow.
De La Rosa looking at the side wall like a bad serve, but unfortunately, it was a fantastic shot by Jake Bredenbeck. De La Rosa almost got a racket on that one, but he was boxed out by the big Jake Bredenbeck.
So 7 serving 4 now in the head forward.
Bredenbeck comes in at 6'2", as per ProRacquetballStats.com, Mr. Todd Boss.
The man behind the math.
Man behind the math.
Good serve there by
But
Jake.
a great return. Look at that. There's a setup, Jake. Danny makes Danny pay for that one right there.
Like I mentioned before, unforgiving.
8-4 on the head pen scoreboard. I want to thank all the local sponsors, PDS, Perconti Data Systems, presenting sponsor, Team Dovetail, Freight Management Logistics. Didn't fool Danny on that serve. Roscoe Halsey,
14.
Gene Fry, Michael and Peggy Ammon, Easy Access, Renee Fish, Moshman, Jason Gray, Jonathan Burns, Stallmasters, Ken Tong, Steve DeSalvo, Latin Corners, and Zurich. Looked like a good serve. Second serve called. He's going to appeal it. Point. Was it a point? One up, one down? I didn't hear the referee. The referee has to let us know.
8-4.
8-4, side out. Was one up, one down. Call stands.
Ooh, a
Nice
soft
little touch.
tap. How confident do you have to be to make that shot?
Daniel loves that. I mean, his little hands in the front of the court are fantastic. Set up off the back wall. De La Rosa down the line. Jake can't catch that one.
So finally on the board again, De La Rosa. 5-8.
8-5.
Good pick up there. Too high, down the line. Jake knows the mistake he made. He will correct that.
5-8.
5-8 on the head pen scoreboard. De La Rosa coming from behind. Short serve. Wow, good shot by Jake Bredenbeck.
And another
Great
side
pass.
out right there. Jake trying for that serve that worked wonders for him at the beginning of the match. Second opportunity. Another side out by De La Rosa.
5-8.
Short. That was a two bounce get. What a fantastic return to serve by Jake Bredenbeck. Towel timeout. Sponsored by Zurich Foundation. Once again, you're watching free racquetball based on the IRT partners. Head Pen, My Pillow, Gearbox, Zurich. Want to thank all the local sponsors here. Really huge thank you to Team Dovetail for being the presenting sponsor. Freight Management, Logistics, and also Precante Data Systems. Those are the three main sponsors here. We got so many other ones, but it definitely,
8-5.
without the help of all these local sponsors, these events don't happen. Next up on the championship court, pro doubles, probably instantaneously. Perea, Fernandez, Keller, Moscoso. Skipped in. Short serve. What's your prediction here? Are we going to a tiebreaker?
Well, right now it seems that the rhythm is going. We will see a third and final decisive game. But, you know, it's just so many things that can be turned around. Like right then and there, De La Rosa scores another point.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything, you know, fantastic. It was just a well-executed second serve and a nice shot selection. Sure, De La Rosa short, I think, for the 187th time today. I don't think he's made a first serve.
Wow. Wow.
But Jake Bredenbeck is such a power play that why do you want to drive serve him? I think, and we just saw the reason why. That lob he just wrecked. Wow, I thought that was an ace. Nice into the corner. Point, Bredenbeck.
9-6.
9 serving 6 on that head pen scoreboard. Crack, ace, point.
Wow.
Bredenbeck.
Jake on top here. Commanding lead.
10-6.
10 serving 6. I got to say I'm impressed.
Consistency, though, Fabio. He's hitting that serve pretty consistent. of this game.
At what point is De La Rosa taking a timeout?
It might come right now, or it might come one more point.
11-6.
He was looking at the scoreboard, so he's trying to see. Yeah, 3 in a row, you didn't fool him there.
6-11.
Walk-in drive serve, of course, it's short, De La Rosa. Second serve. What a pass by Jake Bredenbeck, 3 feet high. De La Rosa can't catch up to it.
11-6.
11-6. Skip
shot.
in. Daniel's trying to break it.
De La
with his
Rosa
hand.
trying to rip it. Can't do it
12-6.
with his little hands, as you said.
Wow. Bredenbeck's there. Oof. What a nice rally.
6-12.
6-12. Jake has him doubled up, but this game is not over yet. You need 15. Tiebreaker to 11 if necessary. De La Rosa took game 1, 15-11. Timeout. De La Rosa, he'll take a break. We will too. We'll be back right here on IRT Live.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm here to tell you about my new product from MyPillow. Towels that actually work. Watch this absorbency test. Here's another towel that we randomly went out and bought. Here's one of my towels with the nice design. I don't know if you can see this, but you could line a swimming pool with this. This is crazy. Get rid of it. Towels that actually work.
The new MyPillow towels are exclusively made with 100% USA combed cotton with proprietary technology and with maximum absorbency. They dry you faster and are guaranteed to work.
I'm interrupting this commercial right now. Retailers have canceled MyPillow. And to thank you for all your support, I'm going to pass the savings directly on to you. Go to MyPillow.com to get deep discounts on all MyPillow products. For example, you get my dog beds for as low as $19.99. Or for a limited time, you can get my 6-piece towel sets. Regularly $109.99, now only $39.99. The lowest price ever with your promo code.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 6 serving 12. Timeout called. Wow, what a serve and what a return by Jake Bredenbeck. Not a good timeout for De La Rosa. It was a fantastic serve, but what a return. Jake
12.
cruising here.
He's cruising. He's in control. Look how he's
Point.
forcing Daniel De La Rosa to move around the court.
Daniel looks tired, and I think Jake is reading that. So Jake's not going to kill the ball. He's going to just make him work. He called it avoidable. He's going to appeal. Call stands. I think no appeals left for De La Rosa.
14-6, game point.
Danny looked like he gave up there, and Jake helped him because he skipped it. Danny might be doing an algo, just trying to go to a tiebreaker.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. His body language
Language says that.
says right now, I'm going to tiebreak.
And if you're Mr. Key watching online, you need to have the conversation. Tiebreaker coming up, ladies and gentlemen. 15-6, game 2. Take a break. We'll be back right here on IRT Live.
IRYDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
The ancient Greeks had 4 words for love. The most admirable is called agape, love as an action. For 175 years, New York Life has been helping people act on their love. So they can look back or look ahead and say, we got it right. We did good.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try it hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Álvaro Beltrán. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back live for the start of game number 3 between Daniel de la Rosa and Jake Bredenbeck for the IRT. I am Fabio Soto along with Dean Bear. 2021 Sarasota IRT Open in sunny Florida. Beautiful weather here that we've having yesterday and today, Dean. The conditions are perfect, and Jake Bredenbeck will start us off here with the serve.
15-6 took care of that game. Want to remind everybody this is presented by Team Dovetail. Can't forget that part, Fabio. Yeah, Daniel's coming out on fire. So, again, we said this. I mean, Daniel's body language wasn't good, but at any time he can recharge, and I think we just saw that. So this might be trouble for Jake Bredenbeck. Finally a good drive serve, but it came off the back wall. Jake pummeled it into the right corner. 0-0. Great serve by Jake Bredenbeck. Forehand. Yeah, it came way out into the middle of the court. Daniel really used his back of his body to push Jake over to the right, and it was an easy down the line shot by Daniel de la Rosa there. So still 0-0. Players got one appeal.
One timeout.
And one timeout. The game is to 11. You don't have to win by 2, just got to get to 11. There you have it. 0-0. 0 sabiendo 0.
Cross-court winner there. Easy shot for De La Rosa.
Jake with his reverse pinch, he was really out of position.
De La Rosa just pummeling that ball in the left corner for a winning shot.
2-0.
De La Rosa, 3 quick points for him.
Yeah. He looks like he came into game 3 a little bit more focused. You saw him when he went on the court and started to warm up. Look at that grab by Jake Bredenbeck. Set up De La Rosa between the legs. De La Rosa again down the line. Jake grabs that one. This might be tough in the corner. De La Rosa goes up top. Jake skips it in. The pressure right there for Jake to string shot after shot after shot weighed heavily. Not a fan of what De La Rosa just did there.
Not really, no. But you know what, Jake, he has changed right now his game plan. His body language has changed. He's down by 4, and in the game to 11, it's a big blow. Right now, Jake has to rethink his strategy. He needs to start serving as good as he did when he began game number 2.
What a good grab there by Jake Bredenbeck. What a flat rollout by De La Rosa, point number 5.
5-0.
Short serve.
Expect Jake Bredenbeck to take a timeout if he loses this point.
I would say it depends on how the point is scored. What a great shot.
A little too much there for De La Rosa.
I don't know what Danny is. Danny wants a block or a hinder. He cannot appeal a hindle. He can appeal if he wants an avoidable. And an easy clarification right there in Spanish, so I have no clue what they're saying. So he's asking, said he hit Jake or tried to get to the ball. But he can appeal if he wants an avoidable. That would be tough. Well, that's that. Jake Bredenbeck serving 0-5.
0-5.
I like the fight coming from De La Rosa right now, too. I mean, Jake's game plan is to go to De La Rosa's forehand on the serve. I mean, that's evident here on the drive serve, at least. Set up. Coming up. Good pick up there.
Skip shot,
Daniels
De La Rosa.
going bottom board, skipped it in. Point 1, Jake Bredenbeck. No donuts in the breaker here. 1 serving 5.
1-5.
Jake is serving. Oh, a little too high. Skipped in an easy one. Mistake, Jake. Set up. Rolled off the back wall.
What a great cross-court shot there by De La Rosa.
6 serving 1 now. Daniels got as much points in this game that he did in game 2. High lob, backhand. Jake goes up top. Set up off the back wall for De La Rosa. Kills it straight down the line. Point number 7. Looks like cruise control for De La Rosa, Fabio.
I expect Jake to take a timeout right now if he loses this point.
De La Rosa wants him to shoot. He's going to pay. That was perfect into the corner.
But that problem started right in the beginning with the serve. I don't understand why he served to Jake's forehand, to be honest.
Wow, what a shot. I mean, Jake really should start serving to the backhand because
I agree.
I think De La Rosa is leaning to the forehand. It's not working. He's not hitting the crack if that is what he's going for. Set up off the back wall, De La Rosa. Front wall, side wall, kill shot, point number 8. I think Sam was telling Jake to take a timeout, and I think he said no. Set up. Jake had his hand up looking for 2 bounce. Punches it into the right side corner for a winner. 1 serving 8. Semifinals doubles coming up next. Encroachment is the call. Encroachment, that could be an appeal. You only get one.
I don't see De La Rosa appealing.
Well, then he knows. Or he knows he's not going to win it, because there's the bigger issue. Down the line. Winner.
De La Rosa giving the look to the referee.
That's fine. You can look all day. Look at this nice little high lob backhand.
It's a great serve by De La Rosa.
Jake mixed another easy one, 9-2. De La Rosa 2 points away. Jake's gonna maybe go and cut this one off. Goes up top, set up. A fire from Jake Bredenbeck, I love it. Told you we'd go to the backhand, Fabio. Set up, De La Rosa forehand. Jake's right there and misses it. Great serve by Jake Bredenbeck. And I told you it was time to start going to the backhand. I wouldn't be surprised if you see him go back to the forehand after this. I think he's getting an encroachment call there. Hashtag just a replay. Water. Towel timeout. Sponsored by Zurich. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, championship court will be Andre Perea, Sebastian Fernandez versus Carlos Keller. Is Moscoso and Roland Keller. My bad. As I got the look that De La Rosa gave him. The referee gave me that look.
2-9, the head pen scoreboard.
Down the line, once again, Conrado Moscoso and Roland Keller. Coming up next here on Championship Court. 9-2, De La Rosa serving. Drive serve from De La Rosa, going away from the lob. To the forehand. Big setup. Punch kill into the corner. Referee Scott McClellan will be on the championship court next for the semifinals. Timeout. Jake Bredenbeck will take a break. We'll be back for the remainder of this match right here on IRT Live.
The foundation supports a lot of players. They help with expenses and room and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot of help for us, the players. It motivates us, the players, to play more tournaments, to train harder, to keep our level high. It makes me feel special because they are really nice people. They treat you nice. They make you feel like you're important.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. De La Rosa, match point.
We're at the end of the line here in game number 3.
Match point number 1 for De La Rosa. Does Jake have a side out in him? Does he have another chance to score? Or is De La Rosa moving on? Drive serve from De La Rosa. Going for the crack. Broken strings, 30-second timeout. I think Daniel pointed to Jake and said if the strings didn't break, it was a game over.
Exactly.
Joanne Pomodoro, a sports psychologist, you're spot on. High lob Z. Look at this. Great side out from Jake Bredenbeck. Moscoso did move on against Mercado. We'll go through the lineup right after this match. But right now, 2-10. Good drive serve from Bredenbeck. Shot into the corner. De La Rosa's right there. And a nice shot down the line. 3-12.
That took a lot of work out of Jake Bredenbeck, but he accomplished his feat. Right now, 8 points away.
Corto. He's going to appeal.
Whole stance.
He's got to tell Jake because I don't think Jake knows.
Appeal used. No more appeals there for Jake Bredenbeck.
Yeah, well, because Jake didn't know. Roland assumed that he heard him on the mic, but he didn't. Oh, ace serve. 4-10.
What a fantastic serve there by Jake Bredenbeck. Throw Daniel De La Rosa off for serving 10.
5-10. Could we have the Bredenbeck comeback?
Is this the start of a comeback right now?
I don't know. Daniel turned around. He looked at the scoreboard and he shook his head. Okay, because you got to expect Jake's coming out. Look at that grab. What a dive. Cross-court kill shot by De La Rosa. Towel timeout. Sponsored by Zurich Foundation. That was impressive. Not only did Daniel make the dive to get it, but what he did with that ball, he shot as he dove across court. Winner.
It's something characteristic of a De La Rosa. We've seen him do it in doubles play as well. When he has an opportunity to not only dive, but to actually kill the ball in midair, he takes that opportunity. And he knows he's 1 point away from victory here. De La Rosa's taking, every opportunity he has here to seek redemption for last week's loss.
Yeah, well, you're looking at Daniel just stay in the front, focused. He's playing with the ball around the court, just trying to say, and I'm sure from a coaching standpoint, Daniel's in there just trying to say, I got to make a good serve. I got to make a good serve. Is he going for the crack again? There's the question. Is he going to go for the forehand? My guess would be the crack. Let's take a look.
I'm going backhand on this.
Probably
one.
short because he's been doing that a lot today.
There you go.
Short serve, second serve. High lob to the forehand. No, to the backhand.
Daniel got boxed
What
in.
a diving get. De La Rosa wants to move on right here. Jake says no. Good shot right there.
Reset.
Plum coming off the back wall. De La Rosa into the corner. Jake got that ball. Unbelievable. What a get. Jake Bredenbeck.
Wow, consistency paid off right there.
Let's take a look. I don't know if he got it. Look at the players fighting through this. Diving get De La Rosa. Let's see what Jake takes this ball. Goes up top, and here's the plum.
There's an opportunity here for...
No, this was the one that was tough, and they went kind of exchanged ceiling balls. Jake's going to give him a ceiling ball. Do we have the next rally? I don't know if we do. But I don't know if Jake got that ball. It didn't appear that he got it from where I was. Did you think he got it, Fabian?
Yeah.
You did?
I did.
Roland Keller did.
There you
Daniel
go.
stayed with it and played that, but match point number 2 held off Jake Bredenbeck. He'll be in the service box at 5-10.
5-10.
That was a fantastic rally from both players.
That's a skip shot right there.
Jake appealed right away. Does he have an appeal?
No appeal. It was
no appeal.
There's a skip shot called by
Called a
Keller.
skip point. No appeals for either one of them?
Not for Jake.
No appeals. Line judges can go home. They can appeal the match point. They can appeal. Point, Bredenbeck. I think Daniel has the timeout. No, he took it.
Daniel has a timeout.
Daniel has a timeout. There is no appeals left, except on match point. They can appeal. Hashtag se repite. Se repite. What a get there by De La Rosa from behind. Up too high for Jake Bredenbeck. That pinch was just way too high. De La Rosa was able to really kill that ball into the corner. Now De La Rosa takes his third opportunity for match point.
Well, he needs to end it right now, Dean, because momentum is on the side of Jake Bredenbeck.
Yeah.
If he loses this serve right now, Daniel, I expect Jake to score at least a couple points.
Short serve. He went for the crack. I wasn't sure what Roland was calling because I can't see the on the monitor. Wow, what a shot, Jake Bredenbeck.
Wow. Consistency, persistence. Right now, I got to say, those shots take a lot of courage. A lot of courage.
Kill shot on the serve. Bredenbeck, second serve. This is a tremendous pressure for Daniel De La Rosa. I don't think there's any pressure for Jake Bredenbeck. Point number 8.
Jake making a fantastic comeback right now.
Towel timeout, sponsored by Zurich Foundation. So Daniel has a timeout, I believe. I'm going to check with the referee. But no appeals. Good time for Daniel to take a timeout right now. The momentum shifted. We clearly saw that. The run is in Jake Bredenbeck's corner and favor right now. However, the pressure is all on De La Rosa. I don't think Jake has any pressure right here. Down 10-2. He's come back to 8-10. Timeout, De La Rosa. Timeout for De La Rosa. We'll take a break, and we'll definitely be back with this tiebreaker right here on IRT Live.
Racquetball. So if you're ever out there looking for me, then you will know where to find me.
Got a good rally going here.
Good serve, De La Rosa.
But if I'm not here, then I will probably be at home in my office, trying to figure out how to run my new business. The good thing is that the team Willis Accounting and Consulting got my back. With their help, running a business doesn't feel so difficult anymore. Contact Willis Accounting and Consulting today. They will take care of your business while you go back to the things that you love the most.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bredenbeck serving, held off 3 match points, 8 serving, 10 on the headpen scoreboard. These guys are in there until the end right now. No timeouts, no appeals. Only on match point you can appeal. But let's buckle up because Bredenbeck has the momentum. Short serve.
Definitely looking to throw bombs at Daniel right there in serve number 1. Let's see what he does right now.
Mistake. Set up into the corner and skipped it in. De La Rosa.
9 serving 10. We saw earlier today a couple of upsets.
Are we seeing another one? Set up off the back wall. De La Rosa's there. Side out. Match point number 4 for De La Rosa.
That was not a bad serve from Jake
No.
Bredenbeck at all. Not a bad serve.
But it's funny because the cement walls, the ball hits the cement wall, then this parquet floor, and it comes flying off this plexiglass in the back. I like that Daniel went back to the lob, but it was short, and Jake ripped it down the line, holds off, and match point 4.
Gotta say, a lot of courage right there and a lot of guts from Bredenbeck to make those shots.
Second serve. Wow. Match point number 1 for Jake Bredenbeck.
8 points in a row for Jake Bredenbeck.
11-10 breaker it will be. Here we go. Bredenbeck serving for the match. Left it up. De La Rosa down the line. Jake can't catch it. De La Rosa now match point number 5.
Wow.
He had the match on the tip of his racket with that pinch. He left it up. De La Rosa squeezed in there and hit a winner down the line.
You can't get any better than this. This is what the fans want, the people want to see.
That's what we want.
11-10 tiebreaker, what you want to call it all the time. Here we go.
De La Rosa going for the forehand.
Oof.
That was a kill shot on the serve. That's no good. Second serve, De La Rosa. High lob. Jake's got to step back. Goes up top. Who's going to make the mistake, Fabio? Set up off the back wall. Backhand, De La Rosa pinches it into the corner. Winner, winner.
Chicken dinner.
Unbelievable match, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Look at these two on the court.
Wow, fantastic.
Amazing respect these guys have for each other. That was one for the ages. What a comeback from Jake Bredenbeck. Just a hair short. That will not happen again from Jake Bredenbeck.
And I got to
There's
tell
no
you,
way.
him coming back from 210 and coming back to get match point was just amazing. Those shots there were shots that took gigantic courage and gigantic valor for him to make.
Absolutely. So we can talk about this match in now about decision making.
Yeah.
The decision for Jake to take his timeout at 10-2. Had he taken that timeout at 8-2, do we have a different result?
We'll never know.
We will never know.
We'll never
Ladies
know.
and gentlemen, pro doubles coming up next in about 15-20 minutes. We're going to have Conrado Moscoso and Roland Keller will take on Andre Perea and Sebastian Fernandez. We'll be back for that start of that match right here on IRT Live.